All right, hey VC, I'm Jamie back with another thread video. Man, there's a lot of thread videos going on. This is from Ron Haggerty, and he's saying, give me 10 food-related songs. So I thought I'd give myself a challenge. I'm going to stick to Canadian. In fact, Canadian and one Canadian artist only. I'm talking about Stompin' Tom Connors, and he has, some of them are kind of stretches, but he has 10 food-related songs. I'm going to kick it off with, of course, Stompin' Tom Connor. In case you don't know who this artist is, he passed away in 2013. His music is very traditional country, but you could say with a sort of a country punk attitude. He's hard to describe. A lot of his songs could be considered novelty songs, but at the same time, he wasn't really known necessarily as a novelty act. I can't describe it any other way. Very traditional country folk, if you will, but with almost kind of an early, before there was anything like country punk, almost that sort of early country punk attitude, because he wanted to just remain in Canada. He didn't really want to, go to the States or try to seek his fame and fortune worldwide. He just kind of wanted to remain in Canada. And he was very, very pro-Canadian artist. Quite an individual, cantankerous, I think you could use as a word to describe Stompin' Tom Connors. So we're going to do 10 songs that are food-related for Stompin' Tom Connors. We're going to kick it off, of course, with potatoes. I think I've shown this one before, of course. Bud the Spud, we all love potatoes. And there's a song on here called The Ketchup Song, and that refers to Leamington, Ontario, which is one of the big tomato processing areas that, of course, supply for ketchups and things like that. So that's what The Ketchup Song is. And that's not to be confused with The Ketchup Song that came out in, I think it was the early 2000s. Totally different song. Bud the Spud and The Ketchup Song. So we got 1, 2. On this one, this might be a bit of a stretch. There's a song on this compilation, Stompin' Tom's Proud Canadian, called Gumboot Cloggeroo. Gumboot clogging or Gumboot Cloggeroo could refer to the sort of the dance with boots, that sort of thing. But there's also something called a Gumboot Shiton or Shitten, depending on how you pronounce it, and careful how you pronounce it. That's Chiton. So a gumboot, shitten or shiton, is actually like an ocean mollusk that you can eat. And in the song, he does refer to things like lobster, other seafood, fish dinners, that sort of thing. So I think that one will qualify for Gumboot Cloggeroo. So that's number 3. Okay, we got, I think, a couple on this one. The Piggyback Race. We do enjoy eating piggies. And then we also have cornflakes on this one. So there you go. So we got, we're at 5. Number 6, we got Pie in the Sky on, and the Stompin' Tom and the Roads of Life. So we got Pie in the Sky. Certainly enjoy pie. And if you want a side note, we do have Whiskey in the Jar on this one, as well as Mountain Dew, if you want to talk about the pop or soda, Mountain Dew. Okay, so we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 7, this is on unreleased songs from the Vault Collection Volume 1. We have a track called Turkey in the Straw. We enjoy turkey, sorry vegetarians, but Turkey in the Straw. And so we got 8 coming up. Stompin' Tom Sings Old Time Favorites Volume 1. And on here we have Apple Blossom Time in Annapolis Valley. And apples we certainly enjoy. I know apple blossoms, a totally different thing, but bit of a stretch, but apples. So we got 8, and then I thought, was I running out of songs? I do have a fairly rare Stompin' Tom Sings 60 More Old-Time Favorites. He's put out 2 box sets in his career, where he does a lot of old traditional stuff, and this is the second box set. This is a 5-album box set that he put out on his own label. He created a few record labels over the years. This is on Boot Records. So our 8th song is going to be Squid Jiggin' Grounds, and you can eat squid. Not that I have ever done that, but you can eat squid. And then last but not least, we're going to have Bread and Gravy as our 10th song. Can't think of a better way to wrap it up with than Bread and Gravy. So there you go. Stompin' Tom Connors' 10 food-related songs. Thanks to Ron Haggerty for this thread, and thank you for dropping by. Do stay safe. We'll chat again.